Right, let's just adjust that volume there. Click on that one. Wait for the camera to catch up. Hello and welcome to the stream. Bit late starting. Whoops. But I'm here. Hey OJ, welcome in. So yeah, it's been a week. But on the plus side, my role is potentially changing. So they've agreed that my probation is going to end on my current role as unsuccessful, which kind of already knew, but they're looking to redeploy to an alternate role, which is part facilities, part IT. And I'm like, the facilities side, not a problem with. The IT side, I'm a bit worried about. But it's turning cameras on or resetting passwords, things like that. But I get 2 weeks to see whether A, I like it, and B, they like me doing it. Then I have to apply. Then I have an interview. I don't need to apply, but I have to have an interview for the role because it has been advertised. So I have to be interviewed because they could find somebody else, and this is the part that makes me is they could find somebody else who hits every single checkbox that they want, and they're like, actually, that person's better, so bye. It will be what it is. But I'm hoping the fact that I've worked there for a year, I know most of the people, they know me, I know the systems, I know how they work, like how they're used rather than the intrinsic elements of. And, I'm willing to learn new skills. So we'll give it a whirl. But yeah, we'll see how it turns out. But next week I'm continuing in my current role. As I said, I got the probation review, which my manager's it's a formality at this point. We've gone through everything that's going to be in it. It's just to, dot the I's, cross the T's, and all that sort of jazz to get that out of the way. So yeah, we'll see how things go. And then I was like, well, I wanted to stream this evening, and I also just wanted to relax because I am shattered. And I was like, I'm going to go back into Satisfactory. I'm just going to try and work a bit on getting the layouts a bit neater and trying to future-proof where I can. We'll see what happens. He says, right, okay, so we'll click that one and hopefully it instantly loads me into it as. Has it still got Caron? Yes, it's still got Caron set there. Okay. So, wait. Let's click that one there so you guys get the. There we go. So what I do like is Caron logged out. So they're just logged out there, sat down, coffee. I think it's kind of like a cool thing that the characters logged out and they just sit down. They don't disappear. They're just resting. Right. Okay. Let's have a look over here and see what's what. What do I need to do? I need to put a floor there. I think that's what I need to start with. Flooring. What am I missing? I am missing concrete. Of course I'm missing concrete. Where's our concrete plant? Here. Right. Take all. I'm going to need it. And then which one's doing... Are you doing plates? I didn't want to take all of them. Put them back for a minute. Because, I need to try and get this place... I feel more organised, so things are easier to get to, so on and so forth. Oh, you're going to clip there. You're going to clip into that. Okay. I technically can build if it's clipping, it's just, it doesn't look as good. Actually, let's... What are you clipping into? You're clipping into... that's fine, that's fine. So those aren't working, but I need to mirror that this side to get them working. Let's take the chainsaw. Does the chainsaw need fuel? Oh, wait, no, I want you in. I think it might need fuel. Which I think would be this. Alright, nature. Ooh. What the hell is this?
The fruit of this fungus-like flora does not seem to show much potential for use. However, its mycelial network is worth further investigation. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Yeah, roger that, we'll do.
The astrobiologist Dr. D.M. Mercer was the first to recognize the presence and probable nature of these alien artifacts. These chain-melted state spheres are named in his honor. Each sphere emits a unique signal. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application.
So good to know that I have to turn off notifications every single time. Wait, can I? That would be a no. Okay, that was interesting. Inadvertently managed to park my ass above something interesting. Right, okay. I feel that I'm gonna need... Do we have queue for buildings? We don't have ladders, okay. I was hoping we'd have ladders, but never mind. Alright, let's... do half. Right. Half ramp goes there. Half ramp go there. Go there. No, I want that one. Okay. So, if I set up... Is it just the 2 units? Yes, just the 2 units into a splitter. No, that's a merger, you fool. So 2 units into a merger. Oh my kitty, I'm lost. I should pay more attention to what Carol was actually doing. Okay, let's have a look. So, logistics. I want a merger. What am I missing? Missing rods. Okay. What are you guys making? Rods. Yeah, I'd say there's enough rods in here. Let's grab that. Let's go fill up the thing for the logistics. Out the way, robot arm. Put you in there. Let's pop you in there. Let's pop you in there. So it's just the reinforced plates. Okay, that's not bad. We can be making them at some point. I'm not going to worry too much about trying to make that at the moment. Okay, so conveyor merger. Which side's the output? That's the output. Okay. I'll do that. And then what we got? Splitter, splitter, and then 4 constructors. Okay. So 2 splitters. Oh, I'm missing bloody wire. I think that's over here. Hello, weird pigeon thing. No, it isn't. But never mind, never mind. We'll have to add some construction up onto that to get the wires made, because I currently have to do this myself. Cable, even cable. I've got wire. Wire is what I have plenty of. Cable is what I am lacking. Oh. But I am shattered. It just feels like it's been a hell of a day today. That'll do for now. Let's put that lot in there. In fact, let's put all of that in there. I think that's the better bet. Yeah, we should be okay. Right. Ooh, hard drive scan completed. Just been added to my drive library.
hard drive analysis completed. Alternative recipe selection available in the MAM.
So we could do 6 inventory slots or alternate for cast screws. Currently 1 to 4 for that. 5 to 20, so that's still 1 to 4. But it means we don't have to use rods. Ooh. We'll make the alternate recipe just sort of grab me as something to do, because making the iron ingots is easy and it takes a step out by not needing to make the rods, which means the rods could then be used for other things. Let's go with that. Right, let's have a look. Start the research on this. Analysis of Mersphere completed. Yes, select a new node. Awesome.
Mercer sphere analysis completed. Established local planetary signature of massage 2, AB, B, in the local Mercer sphere signals, allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner. Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific.
Witness our scripture, witness our windows. Have you come to defile our shrine? Sing us on.
Arguing the existence of intelligent alien life. While Fixit has figured out the method, all of the original data is still untranslatable.
Awesome. Mercer sphere and something else. Awesome. Right, mycelia. Start research. Boop.
The mycelial networks of these fungi possess unusually resilient hyphae, which show potential for making a strong but lightweight natural fabric. Additionally, it has similar medicinal and pest control applications to mycelia on Earth.
So basically go down and get a bucket load of that mycelia then. Righty-ho. Oh, I'm waiting to find them. Barrel nuts. Power slugs. Okay, on. Can't do anything on that. Right, okay, let's go have a... Yeah, this is ADHD full swing now. I'm just like, ooh, I can get me up shit. Ow. Get some stuff using mushrooms. So let's go get mushrooms rather than, the actual thing that I came here to do, which isn't mushroom gathering. Give me your secrets. Why are you stuck in a rock? There we go. Should do. Mycelia. Oh wait, no, you need 100 thingamajiggies as well, but we've got them. He says, and then realizes he doesn't have 100 thingamajiggies on him. Balls! Wait, was I making these? I seem to recall making something over here. Why did you have to start taking the logs out? Why? Silly, silly. No, I don't want to configure the constructor. I want to pick up the shit that's there. I'm not sure if I can do that. Ah, there we go. Why aren't you going? There's going to be a bit of wood in there, isn't there? There we go. There we go. Right, okay, do not put wood in there. And then you're going down to there. Oh, yeah, that's gonna need everything there. Right, okay. So we're just gonna leave that one for a moment. Let's go put this grass back here. And let's go make me some biomass. Whee. Okay. How many can I make? I can make out of wood 620. Wow, that's a hell of a lot. I'm gonna need 100. That'll do. Woohoo.
Research completed. Fabric recipe unlocked. New mycelia research available.
Ooh, we can make a parachute. That sounds awesome. Okay. I'm assuming I need bucket loads of mycelium. Mycelium biomass. Make fabric. Okay. Alright, okay. We shall leave that a moment then, because that's gonna... I don't know how are you doing. Still got plenty of the solid biofuel. Awesome. Right, so I was building here and then I realized that I wasn't building here. Because ADHD. Woo! ADHD. There we go. I want to make constructors production. Yep. I'm missing reinforced iron plates. I need to go make some reinforced iron plates. And I can't remember how. Is it nails, bolts, and plate? Reinforced iron plate. Yes. Screws and iron plate. Thinking on it. One of these is making the plates, aren't you? Yes, you. If I change this to cast screws. Oh, that slows down dramatically. So hopefully it's 5 having to go in. Yeah, that's going to slow down, but it's going to start producing. So they will be handy and helpful. Ooh. Go Bunny, hey, welcome on in. Welcome on in. How you doing? You join me as I'm just pottering about in Satisfactory, trying to figure out what the hell I need to do. How are you? Not too bad. It's a bit shattered, but it's the end of the week, finally. Oh, Caron did an actual better job, I think, at spacing them out. Possibly. So yeah, just mucking around in Satisfactory because I haven't really played a lot of it. And I want to actually try for a change to, get beyond just coal power. I think that's the last time I played it, that was as far as I got. Yeah, stream is doing alright. Oh, sugar, I didn't want to place one down there. I'll get that in a second. Yeah. Aye. These bloody... There we go. Whee! Let's drop that down there. Let's just... I know it doesn't need legs, but I feel like it does. It just looks wrong if it's just floating. Hey, I'm from the UK. What about yourself? Actually, I could probably do with... No thanks. I don't need any assistance in that kind of thing. Thank you very much. Alright, let's see about moving. Do I move that now? I might move it now. Christ, if I move that's going to be a massive issue with everything else. Why did we build this so close to base? Right. Let's go for that one. Put you into there. Put you into there. Put you into there. You into there. You into that one. You into that one. So that's making the rods. What we do need to put together is I don't know if it's worth making more rods. I don't know if I make the iron plates here, that will take over for the one that's down there, and then that one can be used separately. That's fine, that's fine. So iron plates. I know I haven't rigged up any of the power yet, I'm just trying to sort everything out. So up to that. Alright, let's... Oh, bloody hell. Of course I need bloody copper wire, which I had bucket loads of earlier. Yep, I keep seeing Caron sat there on the floor, and I'm like, what the hell's... Oh, wait, yeah. Oh, thank you, Panana. Welcome on in, my love. Welcome on in. I know. Well, the Panana's away. Right. Don't think you can place power... No, you can't. Darn it, I was hoping I could place it on top of them, but never mind. Place a power pole there. Place a power pole there to hook that up, and then I go wire from there to there. From there to there, there to there, there to there. Okay. 130. Yeah, we're still doing okay. We're still doing okay. Right. Can constructors make... They can. Awesome. Awesome. Right, I think my next thing I want to look at... I know I can improve the gubbins on this, I believe. Okay. I don't know. I'm going to leave that as a moment. We need to put a... container out here. Let's put it... Let's put it here, because I could always chuck stuff going out the back. Wait, no, I'm gonna need a merger. No game, that's not what I wanted you to do. I appreciate the art, but I'm not let's game it out. There we go. Right, so that's going to have plates. That's going to sort itself out. That'll be okay. Are these actually... Oh, I think it's because all the conveyor-y stuff. Right, okay. I just feel that they're not as effective, but there, that's a them problem. Right, okay. Let's get a constructor up here to make the solid biomass pellets, because I want to replace what's going in here with them, because they're by far more effective and I want them in place. More bang for your buck. Right, put a hold on that a second. We are going to dismantle that because might dismantle that one and move it out a bit more. Let's see. Actually, let's have a look at the other foundations. They might be a better option. A 1 meter foundation. deactivate that one a second. I really should put the foundations on the quick bar. Alright, okay. How much inventory space do I? Oh yeah, I've got plenty. Because I'm gonna try and lay this out a little bit more. Oh, can't take them out, but I can take you out because you're in my... Oh no, I can't. I've just run out of fuel. Gotta run away across the... Actually, whilst I think about it, let's take my meds now. Right. I keep pressing tab to close windows. I don't need to press tab to close windows. Gosh darn it. Boo 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 doo 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 doo. But yeah, it was getting to the point I was actually thinking about giving you a quick bell on the phone to get you to pop in. When the thing started asking, and it was like, "Where do you live? How are you streaming?" And I'm like, "Oh no, I know it's coming next. I know the next thing." This isn't my first rodeo. Oh, they can't say they weren't warned. I'm sure I have the no self-promotion tag on there. Ooh, bacon. Oh yeah, yeah. Woo-boo. Woo-boo. I like to try and give them the benefit of the doubt just in case. But yeah, that was one of those things where the spider sense was going. I'm like, woo-boo. Ooh-woo. All that. I didn't want to build you down there. Why must you betray me like this? Right, so let us put a container down here, because then I just need to run up the ramp to dump stuff into the container. From the container, we want to go to a constructor. We're gonna face this way. Boosh. And then from the constructor, we are gonna want to... Oh. Let's... I need to think about this backwards. So I want the constructor to go out here, to drop straight into that. And I want this constructor to feed into that one. And then I'm going to want the container over here. So it's not as easy to get to, but it does make the flow. The trees must flow and all that jazz. We then go you to there. You to there. Be glad you're not supplying well the utility aircraft for your production mine. Get some unwanted Easter eggs, yeah. Oh no! It won't let me do that, so I'm going to have to dismantle those. Yeah, dismantle, and dismantle. Okay, right, let's... figure then, I'm probably best you up there. You can supply those two, no problem. I then am going to want... Oh yeah, you can change the size of that. I want that, and then I want this. Yeah, I want it on the other side, please. Thank you. Goodbye, legs. Crunch. Oh, god damn it, I put it into the bloody rock. I don't want to put it in there. Okay, let's put you there. I have an idea. Conveyor splitter. Oh, the conveyor splitter sits... Oh, that's kind of nifty. Right, you go to that one. I was hoping I could run that around without it interfering with that, but it doesn't want to do that. So I'm going to do that. I'm then going to get rid of this one. Okay, right. It's like, woo! No disassemble Johnny 5. So the joys of building Skeletrix track again. Yeah, although I feel that was potentially slightly easier. Right, we're going to stick all that in there. We are not going to press tab. Go over here and say I want biomass leaves. I know you've got no power, but that's absolutely fine. And then here, you are going to turn the biomass into solid biomass fuel. I am then going to run power from you to you, and then you to you. And then I need to run power from you to... Any of you down there got power? Yeah. Are we good now? Yep, it's just got to build up the leaves. But then that goes into this, which needs 8 biomass. Come on. 120 per minute coming in, going out at 60 per minute. Okay. But then I just need to make sure that this is topped up with leaves. So, whilst I have fuel, and this world looks oh so shiny, isn't it great to be out in nature? Might as well grab them. grab you. Do, 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 do. Shop smart. Shop as smart. Groovy. Okay. But that's fine. I knew it was coming. Right, that should keep that going for a while. They're being produced, and then they should be getting split between. That's good. And then if I ever need any for the chainsaw, I can pull it from there. Part of me is wondering, do I put another container then? Another container would... Excuse me. Another container would allow for these to be stored before shipping, because that's going to fill up fairly quick. Let's grab that a second. Let's go fly a kite up to somewhere else. No. Yes, that side. That's it. There we go. That will now allow that to fill up once everything else has completely gone chock-a-block, because these aren't really going to burn through it that quick. Let me just grab some and I'll go make sure that the ones at base are okay. I keep forgetting about my legs. Oh wait, no, I'm going this way. Ooh, you're out. So you can have that. How are you doing? You've got 25. Okay. Let's see. Can I... I'm just going to make a chunk of this for a minute. Oh. You said earlier you were going to torch up the base. I mean, I started, but then ADHD happened. I've added a little bit more flooring. Also, I don't think I've got the walls. I don't think they've unlocked that. I will have a look at the logistics in a moment. I'm just going to build a bucket load of these. Alright, let's do that first. Oh. Actually, how long does it take to build these? Because I could probably do with chucking some of these in. Oh god, this is going to take an age. I'm just vastly aware that I've only got 8 in one, 25 in the other. So that... If I just get some to feed them whilst... Oh. Just something to keep them happy and going. Right, let's split that. Put that in there. Put that in there. So 43. Should stop pressing tab. 43 to 27. So 42 to 26 as it just went. So that is 60. 68. So it should be 34 each. Nope. No, I pressed the wrong button again. Oh, fuck it. I don't care. It can stay in there. But yeah, I did start, making this place look a little bit neater. I found mushrooms. They're in a cave down there. I have put these in place. So we should now be producing plates at a very, very slow rate. What have I fucked up here? How is it Cameron has managed to make things like stupidly efficient and I come along and I just fuck everything up? Is it worth splitting that? So that half of it goes this way, half goes that way. Because at the moment, it's split there. Some goes into that machine, comes into this. Some goes into that machine, comes into this. Some goes... And these are getting the dregs. I'm thinking of splitting that line. Because I feel... that could be why it is being a bit slow. Let's put you roughly in the middle here. I'm actually gonna go over here. I want to go into that. I want to split that. Put you into that one. Put you into that one, just so that they can get producing. Right, so we're not gonna need that. So if I bring out from here into there, that does them, and out from here into there, when I can remember to turn that one around. Let's just do that. Now, hopefully, that will even everything out and mean that it all starts running relatively the same. Hopefully. We shall see. Right, let's have a look over here, because this needs work. I need to work on that over there as well. You are... what are you doing? You're doing nothing. Why are you doing nothing? Because there's nothing going into you anymore, but you were making iron rods, which are now being made elsewhere. So let's pull you apart, because you ain't needed. You ain't needed. Let's take all of them and close that. Yeah, because that was just doing nothing there. But then what I could look to do is split that, have another one, have more ingots, have more nails being made. I could look to do that. But first, let me... What do I get? Oh, one off. Okay, right. I'm going to have to make one reinforced iron plate, which I need some of these for. One of these days I'll remember not to press tab. Today is not that day. Tomorrow is not looking good either. Bye!
Milestone reached. Fix-It would like to remind you of your contractual obligation towards efficiency. Recreational use of belts and lifts does not count towards work hours and will put you on the list. Stay efficient. Don't disappoint Fix-It.
My name's not Fix-It. Right, let's have a look at milestones. So, an assembler. That's what we're going to need. That's definitely going to be that one. But I want to get the awesome shop and stuff. Ooh, I might actually be able to just get that one. Oh wait, no, I have to wait for the thing to return. Then I can do that, because that gets us the cart. TM. Right. I feel... I feel like we need to sort out over here a little bit more. Like, I'm wondering here if I put a splitter in so that some of these can then start going towards making the cable that we need. I could put a splitter in before there actually, and then bring it out. Yes, that would make more sense. Okay, let's do that. Ooh, conveyor belt Mark II. Woo! Stackable conveyor. Supports conveyor belts can be stacked on other stackable supports. Ooh, that's kind of cool. And also something that I've not come across before. It doesn't mean I can build that. I'm curious as to what you mean by other stackable. Or do I just literally stack it on itself? Does it go on the other support? Where do I have one? No, it doesn't appear to go on them. I'm not sure how they work. Anyway. Wait, no. Let's get a constructor down first. I'm missing reinforced iron plates. Of course I am. God fucking damn it. Right, let's go make some reinforced iron plates. Yeah, give me them. Whoop. But yeah, we should be able with the assembler to start making reinforced iron plate, because it's the two inputs going in to come out as one. So technically that should be the next one to go for, but I want to get the Fix-It cart because, lol, Fix-It cart. Nope, it's not back yet. Disappointed. Right, okay, so I'm gonna want... No. Close enough. Then conveyor splitter. Can you sit on top of that? No, you cannot. You are dead to me. Why would I need you then if you cannot do the basics? Fuck it up. Right, okay. I was hoping I could put the conveyor splitter next to that, but it evidently doesn't want to. It doesn't want to put it anywhere useful. It's no good shoving it into the ground because it's only going to turn around and go, oh, it's an invalid location. You cannot put that here. Okay. Plan B. We got plan B. Inventory is slowly filling up, but fuck it. Delete you, delete you, delete you. Should be okay. Right, we are gonna start putting a base down on here. Because I am sick to death of this thing being like, oh, no, you can't put that there. Well, screw you, nature. I'll show you. Potentially, maybe. Sometime. I don't want to put that up there. You get big, ugly, grey building until I can get the paint unlocked, and then we get to paint things. Okie dokie. Right, so, constructor. No, splitter first. Splitter. Get the splitter in place. Logistics. Splitter. Right, so... Splitter goes there. We are then gonna get the constructor to go there, and then I want the other one. Surface is uneven. What the fuck do you mean surface is uneven? You bitching whining that I've not got a base plate for you? God. Buildings are so needy nowadays. And then we want to have storage containers. One there. One there. And then you are going to make that. And you are going to make... Oh, wait, no, you can't make that. Oh, fuck it up, my cat. Piss, shit, arse, balls, cock, wank, fuck. Okay, never mind. We go for plan B. You make that. Because then all I have to do is just add another constructor to the process. Fix it is all about... Hang on, let's just move that. Yeah. Chill your beans, game. I'm trying to sort out power poles for you. Game is so needy. I need power. Okay, so they've got to go into that. So So they can't go straight into that because that's not going to work. I need another fracking balls ass cockwank piss constructor to convert balls. And then from that, we can then put it into a storage container, which is going to have to be this way around now. But it will get us what we need. Because that will now make the wire. And then that takes that wire and turns it into cable. I'm then going to put a power pole down there. And from said power pole, I'm going to run power to you, and power to you, taking the last one and throwing it onto you. That should power up all of them. Everything should then turn on and start making shit. The house just had the machine make a reboot. No. I unplugged everything from the main network. So there's only 2 generators over there. There's 3 over here, which are currently full. In fact, I need to go and see if there is any backed up so I can fill up the other ones. Oh yeah, there will be some backed up because I didn't connect everything. Whoops. Let's get rid of that a second. It isn't needed. You straight in there. Hey, it's funny if you put conveyors out, things move. And away they go. But yeah, that will just fill up that one there. Then that will start backing up again. What the oh, it's a lizard doggo. I've got to get some cloudberries and I can feed the lizard doggo. Paleberries, even. Because then you can have the lizard doggo and have it follow you around like a pet, and it watches as you destroy its planet. That, and that. What else do you need? A lot more concrete. Gotcha. What's in here? Is there anything in that? No, there isn't. Awesome. Right. Let's get rid of it. Yeah, just give me all the concrete jack. That'll be superb. And over here should be more plate. Yeah, this looks slightly better now. Everything seems to be running at the same shit pace. I need to get rid of a bucket load of biomass that I'm currently running around with as well. Whee! Crunch. I just realised I wanted to go over that way. Never mind, I'm over here because my brain ADHD'd hard. Where have you stopped? No power. What? When the fuck did you lose power? Why did you lose power? How did you lose power? I don't care if I made you lose power. Get power back. Start making. Copper machine go. I am wondering how I can get rid of all these fucking things. I got fuckloads. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking a personal storage pod. And inside this one is going to be all of that. Because then I can just throw that into there when it runs out. Yep, that's all backed up. So that should start backing up rather nicely. That's a lot of chainsaw fuel. That's what I like. Are you starting to... Yes, you're starting to get that sorted. That is awesome. Love to see it. Love to see it. How are you doing? You're doing okay. You're sort of doing alright. I might have to look at splitting up that one to make it slightly more efficient. No, I don't want to come here for that. I wanted to go this way because I want to chuck. Give me half of that. Put 100 in there. Put 100 in there. Keeps them running for a while. Keeps that power up and going. I then need to go here. Go click on that and that, and then we go.
Milestone reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as AWESOME. Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards and currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the awesome resource sink will grant Fixit coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome Shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Everything is indeed awesome. So the awesome sink. So I'm trying to think, what do I have that I could just throw in? So the more complex the item going in, the more points you get for it. But at this current moment in time, I'm just like, do I take from the iron ingots, split that, have that come out, and just feed into an awesome shop thingy? But I get the feeling I'm going to need iron ingots. Anyway, I need to pick the next milestone, which should be the smart one. I don't want to do jump pads, I want to do that because I want the assembler. So select that milestone, please. Thank you very much. Right, let's have a look at what I can do. I do have walls. I didn't think I had walls. Ooh, I could start tarting the place up. Because yeah, they will go over these bits here and make it look a little bit better. But then you can do things like have let's just put that there. You can get windows as such to go through, and eventually you get paints and you can actually paint it all. But yeah, I could start putting walls in just to make things look prettier, I guess. What goes that? Might do it. Start off with that one just because that looks a bit shite. Block that in as its own little thing. So let me go on to that. I want to stick this as number 8, 9, and foundation. Give me that a second. I just want to. Oh, did I pick a ramp? I picked a ramp, didn't I? No, I didn't want a ramp. I wanted that. Come on, there we go. nice. Okay, let's go with that one. I'm missing iron plate. Gideon. Right, okay, let's go get some iron plate. Oh, that thing's going to overhang, isn't it? Oh, never mind. Oh, iron plates, this way. Nope, I can't even build that to get up there. Yay. Whee! I suppose I should actually, go and get that sorted. Okay, so I'm gonna just take everything because I want all that. 200 of them. So that is. Let's just put them in there. Take one stack of that. 200 cable. That's gonna be the next biggie, but I should hope be able to grab that from over there. And 500 of these. So let's go down here. One stack of them, please. Gotta keep pressing tab. And 160. Hoorah! I'm just gonna have to make some. There we go, there we go. You, and you. Patwam. Off we go. And then jump pads is the next one, just select that.
Milestone reached. The assembler can produce more complex parts, including the first project part, smart plating, which is crucial for initiating project assembly. Project parts must be delivered to the space elevator. By completing your contracted duties as part of project assembly, you will definitely be helping achieve Fix-It Company goals without any other ulterior motive. Note, humans cannot craft project parts. Do not worry about your inadequate crafting skill when compared to an assembler. Fix-It cherishes your innate human abilities, such as walking, striking objects, and commodifying natural resources.
I am so glad. Okay. What do I need? What the fudge is that? Okay. Just an assembler crafting bench. Brilliant. I'm going to have to make that in the assembler to make it in the assembler. Right, so I need more wire. Rods. Bolts. Plates. Okay. Give me all of that. Oh, did not want to click that button. I wanted to click that button. Right, give me 2 lots of them. I'm probably going to need it. I think we're going to need a doohickey on top of that one. Brain has just farted on me again. It is so good at this. Oh yeah. Right. Okay, so wait. I've got the wrong thing there. I want to have that pinned. Thank you very much. So let's start with cable, because that's easy. Then rotors. You are slightly different. You require rotor. There we are. Oh my god, I thought I had more of them. Right, so I need a lot more of them, but then I can make the rotors. Gotcha. Whee! It must be awesome just to be able to slide like that and not have to worry about, like, friction burns or grass stains. The front of these trousers are pink, the back are just muddy green. brain, a clue, and quite possibly power. Why can't I just run through there? You know, it's only machinery. It's only going to hurt me once. Okay. You're going to be a sod, are you? Right, yeah, you are. Okay, I see. I mean, I could put the assembler down there for now and then worry about bringing it up, but I feel that's just kind of not going to work. I feel I need height. I need to make building taller. Can I do that? Hang on. Can I? Doing a bit of science. So build that there a second. Build that there a second. And then... let's go here and make that number 6. Wrong button. Then I should hopefully... I'm hoping that'll be tall enough to be out the way of most things. I don't want to build you there. Why must you betray me? Can you? Thank you. Until I get the parts I need, I'm going to have to leave a hole in the wall there. Right, I then need to get up there. Which is always the fun part. Always the fun part. So we're going to go to number 7. I'm going to stick you there. Because then I should be able to stick you there. And then I can run up here. And then if I go to the... No, I want that. Come back. Number 6. And then I can go into here, do that and that. So if I stick that like there, question mark, I can then... Hello! Oh, you already landed. If I put an elevator up here, I can bring one of them up there, and then the other one... Oh, balls. You're the exit, so they need to be on the other side. So if I delete that a second, so I can bring that one around with that one and have both of them going at the back there. Yeah, okay. Oh, poo. Well, that ain't gonna work, is it? have to move that. That's fine, that's fine. That can get moved. Hey, missed. It's alright, I didn't need that ankle. Fresh out of marbles. How am I supposed to survive without my marbles? Or anybody else's marbles, for that matter. Go over here, dive through here, get squished by the machinery, shrug it off. I might need to move that back. Question mark, potentially. Let's put you there. Nope. What's that thing already? Put you there. Put you there. I think that's what I needed to do. So they go there, they go there. I run around here, go up here. I'm gonna dismantle that a second. Balls. Right, okay, let's dismantle, dismantle. No, disassemble Johnny 5. This can have... I'm trying to think actually if I can stack a container on top of that. I can have this drop it down into that container for now. Maybe. Or do I just... I might as well just stick a container up here. It's easier to then go whoop, whoop. It runs around into that, and then I tell this one I want it to make reinforced iron plate, which is iron plate and screws, not rods, screws. Where sugar honey iced tea? I didn't think of that one. Again, I am so fucking good at this. Yeah, it only fucking screws. God fucking damn it. Have we been making the wrong thing down here? Quite possibly. Okay, okay. So, these guys are going to have to go up, get converted into something dark side. Yeah. Oh wait, no, it's one too many. Oh, right, okay. So they're gonna have to come up, and it's gonna be take that away. I want to constructor, which is missing. Oh my god, fucking god! Missing wire. Wire is over this way. I do love the character's commitment to that landing. Take all. That's like the slowest thing going. Huzzah. Oh god damn it, I would put it right in the middle of the fucking power pole. Never mind. can't be asked running around all the time. Wait. He says having to run around all the time. Because they have not laid this out in any practical sense. Right, you, constructor. I want you to be in line with that as close to it as you can get. Which is there. I then want you to go into there. Because what you're going to make is screws. We are then going to go from there to there, from there to there. That's both of them hooked up. From there to there. And you're going to have iron plate and screws. You're going to start making that the moment I plug things in downstairs. So that should start with them. There we go. Well, that'll start making all that for us. Whoop. Okay, it's a little bit of progress. I've already done meds. I did them earlier when I was finishing off my last drink. Oh, but I'll wrap up in a moment anyway. Oh, I shall see if Carol's streaming. But yeah, I'm gonna have a look at trying to tart the place up a bit. Probably do that off stream just because it's, you know, boring as shit watching a man build shit. And I'll worry about trying to make it look pretty and yeah. Actually, is that tall enough? No. Okay, never mind. The next level has to go up one wall higher, but that's fine. That's fine. This does for now. It's in place. Carol is not live yet. Oh, maybe Carol not streaming. I could have sworn they said they were going to be live this evening. Let's have a look. I'm going to chill out. If I'm around from a stream, I shall. If not, consider this message that I'm not around. That is absolutely fine, Cameron. That is absolutely fine. So I'm assuming Cameron is not streaming. Okay. Well, I'll keep going for a bit longer then. Right, what I will do is just go sort the door, stretch legs, get something to drink. Just let this happily run. Yes, sleep is good. Sleep is good. So, take this as your opportunity yourselves to... my camera's on the wonk. Whoops. But yeah, take this opportunity yourselves. Stretch your legs, go get something to drink, something to eat, so on and so forth. Yeah, I'll just be a few minutes. Gotta go to the door, quickly run to the loo, get myself a drink, get myself a little bite to eat. Just a bit of a chocolate bar or something like that. And then yeah, I shall carry on and try and tart this place up a bit more. Figure out what I'm doing next. I've got to start making those rota things, but I need the plates for them, and yeah, I've got to figure out what I'm doing. I'm thinking I'll get rid of all that stuff that's down on the grass down there. I might have to redo that as a new factory area just to start making the other parts. But for now, we should leave it where it is. We'll just let it run for a moment whilst I go do the chores, and be right back. Aha. There we go. Look after the stream. No eating. You couldn't write in chat, had Stephen watching you. Oh, right, okay. Let's go check on the plant stuff, see where we are. Because it also produces chainsaw fuel, so if I need plant stuff, I can go get some. Also, banana, the Cadbury's crunchy ice cream, very nice. What the hell? How did this get to the point where it needs to suddenly chug on all that? Weird. Anyway, I was going to check on the grass and see what else I could throw in if it needed any more. It's getting a bit low, but it will do. Yeah, it's weird how it must just been like a glitch or something that it had just forgotten that they were all just waiting to go. Right, we just leave that one to carry on. That's producing enough. So if I want to make those rotary things, what are they? Okay, having an idea. It's dangerous, I know. Put a splitter in so that they go into making the bolts, but also I can then make the plates, and then I can put an assembler down so that everything all connects. Okay. I'm gonna need to expand on the stuff down here. I'm thinking I might pull it all up, and then if I rip it up I can put a base down and have it so it's all level. Why do I have copper ingots on me? I don't know. Right. Okay. So that's going to produce into that. Now, is it better? Part of me's wondering if I just chuck it underneath. Because I could just conveyor it so it goes underneath and make use of the dead space under the base. No. Okay. Alright, so you are going to come out. I want you to go straight into a smelter. Let's put you as close as I can get you. The smelter is then going to go to a splitter. Because we're then going to go to a constructor. And a constructor. What am I missing? I'm missing reinforced iron plates. Woo! Let's go pick me some reinforced iron plates. $47. I will take them. God, and all this time it's only made 47 of them. Right, so constructor goes there. And then, so that will make that, and then I need it to go into an assembler, which is going to be on this side. Okay, let's remove these ramps because they're not going to be much use. You are going to get in the way of everything. It is going to cause a brownout the moment I tear that down. Oh well. You're not. What was that connected to then? Oh fuck, what have I just done? I think I've pulled something up. It's been connected to something and I don't know what. A brownout, yeah, where the power drops. You don't necessarily have all the power you need. Rather than a blackout where everything is dead. Not to that. To that. Comes around here. Into an assembler, which I need to make the groovy things for. Four of them. Okay. Oh, poo. And that is what goes into a storage container. How is the surface uneven? Let's put the storage container going this way because I can tuck it in. There. Right, you to there. You to there. You into that one. Let's put you there. You. You into there. Okay. Do. Power. I'm going to want to actually have a power pole there. That can do 1, 2, and 3. So another power pole there. And I've just realised I forgot to plug that one in. Would be kind of handy. Right, okay. You to there. You to there. And then onto there. Right. Is it that you aren't plugged into the grid? Is that where everything's gone tits up? Oh, that would. I lined that up! You son of a bitch. Absolute son of a bee stink. Okay. Let's build that miner again. Gonna have to build it at a weird angle just to run. Right, that's going to start mining. You are going to start making that. In fact, do I have... I do. So you can start on that. You are going to make... cast screws. And you can have 100 of those. What does I need for them? It was cast screws in the iron plate? Question mark? Shit, football's ass cut right. Let's just check over here. No, rods. So I need rods and the screws. So you are going to make rods. And you can make rotors. And then you can also have 100 of them so that your production is boosted. Okay. Let's put a pause on that a second because I want to try and get rid of the bucket load that I have on me. Right, okay. And that's the first one coming out. Oh my god, that's going to take a while. Woo! Okay. Okay. Look at the power situation at the moment. Okay, we still got plenty going through, that's fine. So that's going to start building on its own little way, and then I'm wondering, how's this doing? What's this like? It's 45 limestone a minute, but it only produces concrete 15 per minute. So, is it worth doubling that up? And I'm thinking yes. If we double, again, put a splitter in so it splits out, it then should hopefully turn you off a second whilst I think what I'm doing here. Yeah, if we split both of them, what I'm thinking I can do is if I build that, I can then build 6. And this can then be the foundation for this area. Let's get rid of that. Heyo, how you doing, buddy? Don't mind me just destroying the ecosystem. Okay. I'll wait for that to run through. I just don't want to be running around with raw materials in my back pocket. But I can quite happily do that. Let's go fly a kite. Something. Oops. There we go. I don't want to put one there, but you know what? We'll go with it. Evidently it wanted to go there, and who am I to decline? Oh good, you've run out. Awesome. So let's just take that conveyor belt away. Let's let that finish up there. I can then strip them down and start building them in on here. What are you doing? What have you got in there? Oh yeah, you're going to be going for a while with all that. That's not a problem. So it's gonna, I'm thinking weave it There's going to be 2 of them there. Merge them back in. Have the container around here. Be okay. Let's have a look over here a second. In fact, let's. You're coming along nicely. Can I move this? I think I can, because that, and then that, and then I don't press that button. I go to this one, storage. I want the input there. Move it as close to that one as I can. Let's moved it away from there. That's fine. That's what I was after. Put you to there, you to there, and then chuck all that in there. Just means when I build a wall here, that's not sticking out. You've been playing for 2 hours. Exhaustion is not covered by Fixit Pioneer Health Plan, nor is Pioneer Health. Awesome. Oh good, that's finished. Whee! Right, so we are going to want right. Let's turn that back on. Bacon. What am I missing? I'm missing something. Oh, it'd be this. Nope, I've got to run around. God damn it. Maybe I should put a ramp on that side. Yeah, I'll take them. here is dismantle that one. Okay. This is the... Oh wait, I need to turn you back on, don't I? Yeah. That might help get things running a bit more smoothly there. 21 in all that time. Jesus, that is not great. There's probably a way of speeding it up, but bugger me if I know that. Right, okay. Let's get rid of them a second. Whee! Everything looks okay in terms of the wood over there. That seems to be doing alright. Okay. What do I have in terms of next? Oh, I can do that. That's fine. Plate. Why have I got so many iron? Hang on, let's just chuck that into there. Do that. In fact, can I just click sort? I can just click sort. It makes it so much easier. Okay, so I've got some plant life I need to get rid of. That can go over here. Oh, it's that moment where I get up here and I'm like, why have you stopped? And I'm like, oh. That'd be because there's no more plant life out there. Oh well, one solution for that. Give me a chainsaw fuel. Oh, what a wonderful day. I'm here to chop the trees and make them go away. Ooh. Yoink. That is a weird structure. Oh, I thought they were lizard doggos. They're not. Do 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 do. Yeah, I know on the lookout for a lizard doggo. I have the pale berries for it. There we go. Let's throw that in there. And in this thing, I am. Oh, don't mean to take all of that. Never mind. Put all of that in there. Put all that in there. Put all that in there, and I will sort that out into something in a moment. Right. How's this doing for storage? Oh yeah, we're doing okay. That's fine. Ba, ba, ba. Hopefully that's producing a little bit faster. Why are all these red? No power. Oh, I think I found what that thing was connected to that I accidentally unplugged earlier on. Was like, what's this connected to? Why is it? I don't really want to connect it to. Oh god, this fucking spider network of cables. I'm honestly tempted to rip all the power cables up and relay them again, but I haven't finished finalising this layout yet. Okay. You connect to that. And you're connected down to that. Can I connect you? I don't like how the max consumption is now greater than our capacity. I think it's time for another power generator. Because we haven't hit that peak yet. But if everything runs at the same time, we will hit that. Are they doggo lizards? Oh, that's fine. Mm-hmm. You do you, love. But yeah, the lizard doggos are, well, they're like dogs and lizards combined. See if I can find one. And then I will go put an extra power genny in somewhere and try and figure out how I'm going to sort the fuel out for it. What the hell are you? You're not a lizard doggo. Iron? Iron. I don't need to worry about that then. If the word lizard... Oh, hang on, what I really should do is run around with the pale berries in my hand. Yeah, it's like a reddish dog-like creature. With a blue tongue. Oh wait, there's one. There's one. Hey fella. I don't know how you give them Do I drop them? How do I drop? I don't know if I can drop. Options, controls. Oh, key bindings, that might be what I need. Ooh, G for Ghostfly. Put down middle mouse button. Right, okay. Nope, that's not what I needed. How do I get cycle open, put down open? To turn one, drop a pale berry on the ground near the little and still until it eats the berry, then pat it. Right. How the fuck do I drop it? Or is it just drag and drop out of inventory? Okay. Where did the doggo go? Doggo! I lost sight where the doggo is. I mean, yeah, you can split a stack by right clicking. I'm sure there is. Oh, I just right click and hold. And, Okay, the mission is now doggo. The power we'll worry about later. Power can always come back. This doggo has disappeared. Oh, doggo, doggo! Doggo with long name. Doggo. So yeah, there we go. There's a doggo. Can I feed it? Take some pale berries. And a big long blue tongue. There we go. We now have friend. I think I'll actually call it on that one. Let's see if I can get it to come over here. Yoo-hoo. Doggo. Doggo. Did I lose the doggo already? I was going to get it to try and stand in front of Caron. I don't think the pathfinding is that great. Or it's ran into a machine and it's been turned into an ingot. One of the two. One of the two. Well, on that bombshell. Oh, didn't want to open that up. We shall wrap it up here. Let's go to that. Right. So I'll wrap it up here then. And pick this up again more likely on Tuesday. Come back and do a bit more then. In the meantime, I might try and just torque the base up, make it look better, try and lay stuff out. There is a part of me that's like, now I have an idea of what needs to go where and all the sort of jazz of just ripping everything up and laying it all down. It's an absolute nightmare to do. I'm probably going to try and avoid that. Because I know that's what I've done in the past, and then it's just a continual state of rebuilding and rebuilding, whereas now I'm just like, I've got some foundation down, let's just do that. But yes, next time I also need to worry about power. Get a bit more of that on the go. If I can, I'll stick another 3 down, because I can then get a splitter down and just pull from the other stuff that we're already making. We should have more than enough to split between the 2 different groups. Sort of no issues with that. But yeah, I will wrap it up here. A big thank you to all for coming along. I do hope you all enjoyed, whoever you are, wherever you are, whenever you are. It's been a pleasure having you. Until next time, toodles.